Tonight, Cary leaders will hold a news conference in a little more than an hour after a new audit looking into the town's spending uncovered more than $1 million in questionable purchases. We talked about more than $1,000 spent on sunglasses for staff and more than 800 town credit cards issued. The state auditor calls into question the, quote, culture of extravagant spending. WRAL's Flynn Snyder is live at Cary Town Hall. Flynn, the audit recommends changes here.
And Ashley, it has a long list of recommendations about how Cary can shore up its financial oversight. This audit says that former town manager Sean Stiegel was behind the spending culture here, and what started as a probe into his alleged financial mismanagement ended with a sweeping review of Cary's financial practices. A town long praised for its financial management, now accused of having officials with a spending problem.
It's time for the people of Cary to understand exactly how their money is being spent.
A new report from State Auditor Dave Boliek reveals millions of dollars in questionable spending, including tens of thousands of dollars worth that, quote, lacked clear government purpose. They include $1,600 for Ray-Ban sunglasses and more than $120,000 for video production at a 2024 retreat, including a documentary about a dance routine from town staff.
It demonstrates a clear culture of extravagant spending.
Boliek says that culture was supported by an abundance of town-issued credit cards. The report notes 62% of town staff had these cards, far above the average of 16% in North Carolina's most populated areas. Those cards racked up more than $24 million in transactions over 2 years.
Some of these P-card purchases identified in the audit are really just a drop in the bucket of Cary's massive budget. So can you talk more about why some of these purchases were of particular concern to your investigators?
And this type of spending was acceptable not only to the town management, but was not really questioned by the council.
Town of Cary officials did not respond to our request for comment about why the spending was not questioned. They did respond to the audit, saying they've already made changes by commissioning an outside review, hiring an internal auditor, and strengthening internal reporting. So the audit also says Stiegel refused to comply with conditions of his separation when he resigned last year, including handing over text messages related to town business. As a result, he hasn't received a lump sum severance pay of nearly $200,000. Meanwhile, investigators at the state auditor's office says Stiegel refused to get in contact with them about this probe. Flynn Snyder, WRAL News, live in Cary.
Wow. Okay. Thank you, Flynn. Let's take a look at the series of events that got us here. Last November, then town manager Sean Stiegel was placed on paid leave after public records revealed major expenses, uncovering a lack of transparency. The state auditor then launched an audit into the town's spending policies. Stiegel resigned in December after the state's audit started. In January, the state auditor's office met with the district attorney and SBI to discuss findings. Wake County's DA says an investigation is ongoing.